championships with Daquan Cook, but also playing quarterback in high school. Hell, I told one coach on the Miami Heat about that situation. And they said, you know what, it makes sense because when he's on the floor, he shows no fear. He already shows leadership. He's determined to succeed and has few mistakes when he's on the floor. And so he's already receiving the right praise from the right people early on here. I asked him why he chose basketball over football, where he's a successful quarterback, and where he was a hell of a second baseman as well at Dayton Dunbar High School. He said, you know what, basketball was the more realistic path to the pros. There aren't many 6'1" quarterbacks in the pros. He said it's a long road through the minor league to get to Major League Baseball if I was able to get there. And so basketball was best for him at Cleveland State. He also told us recently why that collegiate experience was good for him and how it impacted him over those years at Cleveland State.
Sometimes when you leave early, you miss one or the other, and I feel staying for 4 years helped me physically, you know, getting 4 years of training in, learning how to read different defenses, learning how to handle certain situations off the court also, and then getting a degree. You know, I love basketball, but I also know that, you know, if one day, you know, I don't want to play or I can't play, I'm educated and I can also get a job.
And Tony, the best compliment of all, I asked Dwayne Wayne on the first day of camp how young Mr. Cole was doing. Dwayne looked at me right now, I made it real simple. Oh, he can play. There, back over there.
Thank you, James. Joel Anthony sending back the Norris Cole layup, and here comes Wade with help. LeBron to Joel.
We got a highlight already. What an outstanding fast break right there. LeBron James running the right side of the floor. You didn't know if he could see Joel running. There you can see behind the back, and Joel finishing for a potential three-point play. Beautiful fast break. You can tell if these guys have played together for a year, just on that one play.
And Tony, if Heat fans are looking for any kind of offensive improvement from Joel Anthony, I would suggest it would be subtle rather than overt. And if Joel could just catch and finish in the basket area plays like that, that should be good enough.
No, you're right. And you know, he's had 3 block shots this game, all kept in bounds.
Here comes
he can do something at the other end.
Nice save by Bosch, who was able to maintain the dribble and hoist. And Norris Cole, who takes great pride in his rebounding for a point guard, once had 20 rebounds in a collegiate game. By the way, he also had 40 points and 9 assists in that game. And here comes Wade now, hitting ahead for LeBron, too far, but James able to catch it. Minute 10 left, first quarter, white team leading the red in this red-black preseason outing. Here in Miami, Wade hammers it down on Dexter Pittman.
Oh man, Pittman was ready to block the shot. Wade changed hands in midair and hung in the air to go around him and throw it down with the left hand.
Wade has 7 points, and congratulations to Dexter Pittman. The first of what will be a long list to be posterized this year by Wade. Oh, nice move. Chris Bosch with a Euro step, zooming by Haslam.
You can see the athleticism going on the last 3 or 4 plays down the floor by the Heat.
Well, Chris Bosch worked out his body in the right way in the offseason. He got stronger without compromising his quickness. I said he wanted to be in better shape to have the endurance to rebound and defend for 48 minutes. Nose right in there on the offensive board. There's the 24-year-old who averaged 10 points per game in his 4-year career as an Oklahoma State Cowboy.
Eric, when you're playing a team like the Heat that likes to run, the opponent has to think about covering the backcourt while they're on offense. And so that takes away a little bit of their offensive efficiency, thinking about having to get back on D if they miss the shot.
Norris Cole, Jackson was talking about his football acumen. Cole was an outstanding high school quarterback, and we found out how important his high school football career was to him on media day. Tony, he had stats right at his fingertips. Senior year, 2,200 yards passing, 19 touchdown passes, 2 touchdown runs. His cousin Trent, defensive end for the Philadelphia Eagles. Norris went to middle school and high school with Daquan Cook, and you see salutatorian of his high school class. Little insight into this young man. He said he made the honor roll so quickly in his high school career that once his parents found out he was capable of that, they wouldn't allow him to play any of his high school sports unless he was on the honor roll.
They said it was too late. I couldn't go back the other way. But he is athletic. He's mature.